Hi, this is Glen Hiemstra with Futurist.com, and this is my outlook for 2008. I want to address 5 different areas plus a wild card. The first one has to do with the economy in 2008, primarily in the U.S., a little bit of a global perspective. Economically, there's a paradox in the U.S. More opportunity for innovation than ever before in technological areas, nanotechnology, information technology, the internet, and so on, and quite a few dollars seeking that innovation. On the other hand, lots of financial turmoil in the marketplace, primarily because of the so-called subprime debt crisis. It turns out that as we come to the close of 2007, we're not at the end of that problem, but actually pretty early in the whole process. In 2008, some 2 million more mortgages that were set up with so-called teaser rates are going to reset actually in the next 18 months. And that means a lot of problem for a lot of mortgage holders and a lot of bankers and financial institutions who hold those mortgages. As of now, the last Friday before Christmas in 2007, something like 5.5 million U.S. householders have negative equity in their homes. And depending on what happens with home prices in 2007, I expect them to be flat or down. We might reach as many as 10 million homeowners with negative equity in their homes, and these rates continually resetting every month. And so far the answers have not been effective in terms of dealing with that, and so the losses could mount from around $100 billion today to as much as $1 trillion by the end of 2008. And so lots and lots of turmoil and chaos in financial markets, which is going to spill over into all kinds of financing issues. When we look beyond that paradox of innovation, opportunity versus financial challenge, there are 2 other factors that are at play. One is, no big surprise, continued growth in China. China is going to grow another 10 or 12% in this coming year, which means lots of demands on natural resources, by the way. The other thing that I think is going to come to a head toward the end of 2008, primarily because of the U.S. presidential election, is concern over income disparity, which is a national problem but also a global problem. The nature of the new economy tends to reward smaller groups of people with terrific amounts of wealth and leave lots of people, that is huge groups of people, behind. That's clearly happening, and though not much is being done about it yet, I think that will become a topic of conversation in 2008. So that's an outlook for the economy, mostly national here in the U.S., but a little bit of a global perspective as well.